Before I get started, I just want to say this. Some people do not mean to be messy, they just are. We love Shekinah, okay, but let's just call a spade a spade. This woman is messy to no end. In her defense, she doesn't mean to be, she just is. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about Shekinah and how she is slowly digging herself into a hole that she may not be able to get herself out of. So where do I even begin with this? If you guys have been following the TI drama with Sabrina Peterson, you already have the backstory. It is a lot to say, so I'm not gonna go into every detail, but I will give a very brief summary. Sabrina Peterson disclosed on social media that she was threatened by TI when she had a close relationship with TI and Tiny many years ago. She said that she stood up for Tiny and it resulted in TI threatening her with a gun.
Oh, truth for truth. Truth is, Clifford Harris put a gun in my head. Truth is, I didn't have a weapon. Truth is, I didn't call the police on him. Truth is, I didn't sue him when I could have. Truth is, I never spoke about this on the many times I could have spoke about it. That's the truth.
When she said it, people kind of dismissed it initially, but then it started to blow up. And even then, it was picking up steam slowly, but it was not getting a lot of people's attention until T.I. and Tiny started to respond to this Sabrina lady.
Oh, as y'all could probably guess or imagine, it's been extremely difficult for me to remain quiet in light of all the things that have transpired and all of the egregious allegations that's been tossed around about me and my wife. First and foremost, I want to say my wife is a beautiful person with an amazing spirit and a kind heart. She's a devoted mother, and she has a humble soul. She don't deserve it. She don't deserve it. Now, what we not gonna do is open up the door to my bedroom, as you shouldn't have to either. Open up the door to my bedroom for everybody to come in and chime in and make their opinions about what we do and don't do or should or shouldn't do. But I will say this. Whatever we ever have done has been done with consensual adults who into what we into and like what we like. If we want something, we know exactly where to go to get it. We ain't never forced nobody anything. I have proof of people who have gone on live with this person and they later said, man, I just wanted some clout. That's why I can't believe they actually posted this shit. I just wanted some clout. And there's been a history. We've had a history in dealing with the particular individual in question. We've had a history of it, man. Had a history of it. And there is a record of pattern behavior like this. A history of harassment. Not, I'm talking about, listen, this is not my opinion. I'm just saying what's on record. A history of violence on record.
And it turned out, from everything that I've gathered, that Sabrina Peterson really did have a close relationship with T.I. and Tiny. At least they knew of each other. They knew each other. They were in each other's presence many times. And their kids, are familiar with each other. So the story blew up when T.I. and Tiny started to address it, and Sabrina came back with more more details about the circumstance surrounding it, and she swore heaven and earth that she really was threatened and it really did happen. And she sounds like she's telling the truth, to be honest. She does not sound like she's just clout chasing and just coming up with random stories. That, at least that's not what I see when I see her speak of the situation. With that being said, is she 100% telling the truth? And are T.I. and Tiny 100% lying? I doubt it. I think the truth is somewhere between what the two parties are saying. However, there is some truth in what she is saying, because Azealia Banks has also once accused T.I. of threatening her in a very scary way before. Nobody took that seriously though, but that is a different conversation. Anyway, so yeah, that is why I believe that he may have threatened her. Of course, I do not know for sure. On the other hand, I also believe that there is a possibility that she is embellishing it a little bit, because there is record of her being arrested for certain types of behavior that cannot be ignored. T.I. made an 8-minute video put on social media. So basically they were bringing a lot of details to social media, which by the way is the ultimate red flag if you want something to go away. But somehow some people still don't get it. They still bring their troubles and their drama to social media. But anyway, so it blew up and Lisa Bloom got involved as other girls started to accuse T.I. of assault of one form or the other. And Lisa Bloom, the attorney, is involved now and she's representing some of the girls. And it just became this whole big, ugly, nasty thing that is not looking good for T.I. and Tiny, right? So here's where Shekinah comes in. Shekinah likes to talk. She's naturally, she is very vocal about her opinions. And she decided to voice her opinion on this matter. Nobody specifically called her in, but she did. She brought herself into it. She made a video talking to Sabrina Peterson and talking about how Sabrina is just looking for attention and she's trying to tear people down, and Sabrina seems to be obsessed with T.I. and Tiny. So she said a lot of things about Sabrina Peterson that were very negative, painted Sabrina in a very negative light, and I am sure Sabrina did not appreciate it. So basically, I think the intention of Shekinah was to defend T.I. and Tiny because, Tiny is her best friend. So this is the video that Shekinah made in defense of T.I. and Tiny while attacking Sabrina in the process.
It would pay that attention. She wouldn't be even into it right now with T.I. She's looking attention. She wants Tiny. she obsessed with Tiny. Like, she wants Tiny to be her girlfriend. She has a problem. She ain't talked about nothing about how she to make a tip. I said what I said. Why she ain't talking about how she done suck? So why we ain't talking about that? Let's get into it. Yeah, y'all want to talk about that? Get into it. I'm trying to figure out why she ain't told y'all how much she ain't. Why she ain't told y'all about she one of the women who used to go recruit the what's up? Hey. Hey. And she women empowerment. Why she didn't tell y'all that she done had some of that? Why she didn't tell y'all? She talking about all the rest of these folks running around here. Why she didn't tell y'all she been? And then upset because Tamika, I guess Tiny, I don't know, I ain't never, I swear to God, I don't get involved, I don't know what they do in their lifestyle, I'm not a part of it. But I know she done been around. Ask her how it tastes. Go ask her, since she comes to how she know how that tastes too. Ask her how Tamika tastes. Ask her, do she want some more? Is that the problem? Well, ask her what was going on when she was in the threesomes and the foursomes. What happened with her? Huh? What about when she used to go get to recruit the phone? Where's she at in this? Black power. You so into the power, but you the one recruiting to come get.
Shekinah is Tiny's hairstylist, and they've known each other for a long time, right? So Shekinah thought she was defending T.I. and Tiny when she made that video. However, the video revealed a lot more than people even previously knew about T.I. and Tiny as far as their sexual exploits. And in the process of defending them, she actually confirmed a lot of the things that Sabrina Peterson was saying as far as T.I. and Tiny bringing other people into their bedroom. And it became this whole nasty thing where Shekinah kind of made T.I. and Tiny look just a little bit more culpable than they previously did. So her video did not help T.I. and Tiny at all, is basically what I'm trying to say. And in the process of her saying all of these things and defending T.I. and Tiny, she inadvertently let people know that she knew a lot about what goes on in the lives of T.I. and Tiny. And in doing so, she put herself into this drama. So now Sabrina Peterson has included her in the lawsuit that she has filed against T.I. and Tiny. So as things started to escalate for Shekinah, of course, she came back to backtrack on what she said. She made another damaging video. This time, it just portrays her as one who does not really get all her thoughts together before she starts speaking. So the damage is more to her in this case, and she put someone else's name into the mix. This woman is just so confused. This is the video she made to clarify the situation.
Willie allegedly used to tell me stuff about her. Okay, and what Willie used to say to me, he used to be like, she this person, she that person, she this person, she that person. So yesterday when I said what I said on the live, okay, I was speaking out of hurt. I was just saying what she was saying about somebody else and letting somebody else. I was just only saying that back to her. That had nothing to do with none of the rest of the women. I was really aiming that back to her because I feel like she's psychotic. That's my opinion. Because I would never go and attack nobody and by their goddamn name. If I'm down with women, I'm down with women. I'm going to try to help you by your name, not go by your name. But what y'all ain't going to do is pull me in some that I ain't got nothing to do with. I don't know Sabrina and Tiny in their friendship because when they weren't friends when I came around. I cannot say that Sabrina recruited nobody for them because I don't know. I know that because Willie said that shit. I'm crying because it's hurtful, friend, buddy. I heard what Willie said. Willie, her friend, he said she recruited her. I don't know. I don't know her. She told y'all in the post that I don't know her. How the could a wannabe person speak on them when I didn't know her, okay? And I'm not in nothing. And I just cleared my name. For all you miserable people who want to keep attaching me to it, and that's what you do. But I'm not in a goddamn thing, okay? I've never, ever, 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 ever seen nobody in that type of light. I don't know anything, because that's a hurting thing for a woman to say that I tried to pick you up. I have never tried to pick none of you up. I don't with women. I'm not gay. I don't want to eat no pussy. I don't even suck. So how could you put that on me? And I'm not judging anybody. I said me. Now I'm crying because it's hurtful that, this woman would sit on here and make y'all believe that she for the women. You see, if I'm for a woman, I'm trying to help women for real. I help women.
Oh my God. I don't even know where to begin. Basically, whenever Shekinah opens her mouth, she implicates someone else. She has just implicated Willie into this now. I mean, it's like, can somebody please tell this lady to stop talking? All she has to do is stop talking about this, especially on social media. She can have the conversation with her friends in her house, but like, she's putting it all on this Willie guy now. I don't even know who that is. That is crazy. Oh my God, Shekinah. Wow. Even her attempt at an apology is messy. The lady just cannot help it. This is just the way she is. She's just naturally messy. This is crazy. This really reminds me of the video I made. I think it was the last video I posted, or maybe the last two videos, one of those, where I said that you can't just go around defending people because some people are very reckless with the way that they speak. And in this case, I'm talking about Shekinah. Shekinah is just... she is one who... she gets very passionate about what she's talking about, and it seems as if she would say something before she really thinks it through. And that kind of a thing can really get a person into trouble because you can talk yourself into a situation that nobody even knew you were involved in. If this case blows up and it it gets to the point where people have to testify about certain things that they witnessed and they're being subpoenaed, who's to say that that will not trickle down to Shekinah because she had to open her mouth and say something about the situation that was, quite frankly, did not involve her. So now that she's part of the lawsuit, she has basically drawn unnecessary stress to herself that she previously did not have. I mean, there's nothing wrong with defending your friend and her husband, but there's a way to go about it. She could have addressed the situation from a more neutral perspective instead of attacking Sabrina, because what did she expect? When you attack someone who's speaking out about their negative experience, they're not just gonna keep quiet. Not after she has been bold enough to finally come out on social media to say all of this. Like, she's not suddenly going to keep quiet just because she kind of attacked her. So she kind of attacking her and coming to social media and practically confirming some of the things that Sabrina says is just very bad. And someone needs to advise Shekinah. She can just either be more neutral about the situation while defending her friend, or she can just keep quiet altogether, because she really is digging herself into a hole. Because now it's starting to seem as though she kind of knows a lot about what goes on in T.I. and Tiny's life, and who you know, like which other girls has been around T.I. and Tiny, and who's to say they won't ask her to mention who she's seen around T.I. and Tiny. And if she happens to mention one of the other girls that are suing the couple, then she's basically confirming what Sabrina has said. So basically, she kind of should just keep quiet. She should have kept quiet. I don't know about now because she's already in the lawsuit, but now she has more things to worry about. Rather than just facing her business, she has dug herself into this hole. But you know, this really is a lesson. Don't be so quick to speak on other people, and don't be so quick to attack someone else who's accusing a close friend of yours or something, because as much as you know people, you really don't know anyone. The only way that you truly know a person is if you've seen them under every possible circumstance, and that's not possible. So yeah, forget about who you think you know, especially if they're friends of yours and not like your own kids, like little kids that live in the house with you. You can go vouching for people. You can support people without, you know, really giving away any details about their life, and someone needs to teach Shekinah how to do that. That's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next one. Bye guys.